Team G got to get their branding in order. There we go. You do want to have a coherent marketing message. Remember, your brand is a story. You're not just selling a product. You're selling a lifestyle. Yeah, I do think it's kind of interesting seeing which teams are favoring which maps in 4v4 TDM. Especially since there's so many remakes, you know, which teams are playing the new maps versus which teams are playing the old maps. Or whether there's counter picks happening. But indeed, we are going to see a combination in this match. One new map and one incredibly old map. Did Unreal ever have a demo? So in other words, is there like a first Unreal map? All right, players are ready. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and it's game time, baby. Connex 5 here. We are in match 2 of this UTPL Week 2 season, and G versus SAS starting off quickly on Temple. Kills back and forth. WB is already up to 155, so showing the comfort on this map. Wolverine just soaking up them vials early on. First fight likely to be over the shield belt. Remember, they do have jump boots on this map. It'll be interesting to see if teams try to actually time and control that. Pop over to that area. Yeah, this map having a bunch of sort of disparate zones. It's sort of an old school map in that way. There's a bunch of rooms basically connected by corridors versus some of the more wide open maps that we see these days. So if you can get to power-ups early, you can really lock people out of that room. There you see Wolverine sliding over and taking that shield belt. We do have 25 seconds to the amp, so I'll see if he tries to bounce on over and help with that. He does have a spawner in that, in the lower pit area with him. Oh, that flat primary. Actually, nice dodge there by Soul to get out of the way of it. Looked like he was going to get splattered there. Amp's going to be spawning soon. There's a few different ways to get to the amp. Looks like they're going to take it from up top. No, Fragam actually misses it. He does have Snatch behind him, luckily. Might have actually been some communication there. Snatch might have actually requested that amp. Making good use of it so far with 2 back-to-back sniper shots. Ooh, he gets taken out, though. So Chip's going to end up grabbing this one. Oh, he gets splattered by Fragam. This amp just going back and forth now. Still 13 seconds left on it, so plenty of time to do some damage. In the mid-air flag primary, Fragam on a killing spree now with multiple kills in a row with that amp. So a big amp run there for SAS. Even though they lost it, they got it right back. And flag primary coming up huge for Fragam so far. Look at that, 6 kills already with the flat cannon, and we're only 3 minutes into this game. See from the minimap on the right side, already some players fighting for positioning over by the shield belt. We'll head over there now. They're just going to spawn about the same time as Amp, so be interesting to see who goes to which side. We've got a couple of SAS players over here waiting on the shield belt. Got Fragam and Wolverine. Snatch is up top, so he can make a play on the Amp. So he can actually come over, and I think what he's going to do is come over and help solidify the belt. He's got jump boots. Actually, Wolverine also has jump boots. And then they can head straight back over this high route to Amp. They're going to do just that. They are going to have some players waiting for them, though. So Clinic actually secures that Amp. He does go down. That Amp's on the ground. Who's gonna pick it up? Looks like Wolverine's grabbing it. And we've seen already those jump boots come into play, the extra mobility it gives you to get across this map. There's also a lot of sort of low-level like pit areas where if you get stuck in, you can kind of be a sitting duck. Not unlike deck, if you can get boots on you, you can get yourself out of trouble a lot faster. Wolverine on a killing spree now. SAS showing just how comfortable they are with this map. Up 34-13 already. And the nice call-outs there. I mean, Wolverine got the call out from his teammate, put a combo exactly where he needed to. That shows a lot of communication and familiarity with the map. Shield belt goes to Snatch. Let's follow him around and see what he's going to do with it. Ooh, almost eats a full flat primary. Does take some damage from it though. That link gun's so deadly around those jump pads though. You have such a predictable trajectory. So easy to just keep it right on you. Amp's gonna pop in 10 seconds. Let's give you a wide angle view of that. Ooh, a bit of a mistimed jump there. Wolverine and Snatch are going to be able to push them off it from above. Fragim comes around to flank it, so 3 SAS players pushing over to the Amp area. He actually gets knocked off by a beautiful flak ball there by Oleg. Snatch falls down, so nobody up there for Amp. There's a couple more ways to get to it. Question is who all understands that you can definitely piston up to it, but I think Chips is going to be the first one to sneak around and grab it. Has a rocket launcher, but might need to find himself a better mid-range weapon to really do some damage with that. Shock rifle is not up. Oh, he finds one though. This could be a big chance for him now. Close range. Oh, goes down. Takes out Slay, but Wolverine takes him out from the side. Again, great communication from SAS. And Wolverine now on a rampage. More flak primary coming out from SAS in these tight corridors. Rockets to the back. Tough area to spawn in down there. Not much to pick up. And SAS just absolutely rolling right now. Take a quick look at the scoreboard. We've got about 10 seconds till the belt spawns. Yeah, 5-0 belts. Look at that amp time. I mean, so far just all SAS. We did see a couple kills there for G coming out, but yeah, just really showing the familiarity and the dominance on this map. Wolverine again with the shield belt. We'll stick with him to see if he goes on a run with it. He's, I believe, still on a rampage if I'm not mistaken. Let me pop open that scoreboard real quick. Yeah, still 13-0. Not a single death for Wolverine yet. He has taken 5 shield belts, to be fair, so. But also leading his team in damage, so Wolverine getting the job done. Fragim with the amp. He goes down. Wolverine's actually going to pick that up. That's bad news for G because he's got tons of armor and jump boots. And there's the dominating Wolverine now 15-0 this match. So 3 seconds to the belt. Would be shocked not to see Wolverine grab it. Oh, he missed. Wolverine time out. Oh wow, Wolverine now 15-0, but finds himself perhaps disconnecting. Unfortunate. So probably a bit too late. We're just now past the halfway point. Might be too late for that to really matter, but I'm not sure what we're seeing here. I don't know if anyone has the ability. They're not asking for them to pause or anything, but maybe because they have such a big lead, they're not too worried about it. But yeah, SAS currently playing 4-on-3. Amp's gonna be up any second now. Chips is up top. They certainly know that Wolverine, maybe he didn't disconnect. It's possible that he had something come up, like we saw earlier in the day. We saw an emergency phone call come up. Could be a situation like that. Maybe the dog was going crazy or something. Oh, there he is, disconnected. Okay, I wonder if they have a backup or if he's just going to be reconnecting. In any case, like I say, didn't call for for a pause. They're up by 49, so I guess they're not super worried about, you know, wasting any more time. But hopefully everything's okay with Wolverine. Certainly don't want to see them have to play 4-on-3 you know, for the rest of the day. Ooh, the shock ball couldn't quite connect it, but oh, and more flak primary. Fragment has really shown, you know, showing off what you can do with flak primary in a tight map like this. A lot of the TDM maps that get played these days, oh, the flak ball straight to the grill, kisses the ball. But yeah, there's a lot of the maps that get played these days are so open. It's really tempting to get into the habit of running around with sniper and shock rifle out the whole time, but certainly not the only way to play. It's Wolverine now, still the best net in the game currently. But it looks like he is reconnected, so we can resume a full strength match. Amp gets grabbed by Chips. He's only got 5 health, so he's gonna want a teammate on him soon, ready to pick this up if he goes down. Ooh, and the shot from the side. We've seen that so many times already this map. SAS calling out enemies to their teammates, getting crossfire going. And Wolverine perhaps not having the timing of the shield belt. I guess being disconnected is a good excuse to lose timing of the shield belt. We'll let it slide this time, but he was 15-0 whenever he got disconnected, so we'll see what he can do with that now. I don't want to jinx him, but if Wolverine goes 25-2, we're gonna call that a godlike. Rocket's coming out. You see Snatch stealing that kill. They're stealing that kill. Snatch on a killing spree of his own. Another quick look at this. Actually, no, Amp's going to spawn in a second. We'll back up to Amp. See who can make a play on that. Snatch up top. He seems to be playing the top section of this map and coming over to take Amp and cover his teammates. You've seen him do that in previous matches. Ooh, coming over to try to combo him off the belt. Goes down. The Chips now with the Amp. Waiting for a shot. Can't connect, but does have another one. Follows it up, but kisses the flat ball goodnight around the corner. And Wolverine now with that Amp in his hands. Wolverine now with 4 deaths, so we're not going to give him an asterisk godlike, but still obviously having a really big game for his team despite the disconnection. Ooh, Wolverine. I thought he was going to shoot a rocket there. Almost smacked himself in the face. Seconds till this Amp. Let's go up top and see. We do have G still kind of figuring out ways to position themselves for it. Snatch still up top. You see them taking that top route between Amp and Shield Belt is a good way to control the map. You have Slay and Snatch up there. Slay's gonna go ahead and take this one. Takes out Clinic, turning this corner. And with 2 minutes to go, I think we're gonna go ahead and call this one, but they're gonna go ahead and play it out. G perhaps taking this opportunity to learn the map a little bit better. Sometimes you can also pick up some tendencies of your opponent too, so. But certainly with 2 minutes to go, this one well in SAS's hands. I don't know if we're going to see anybody beat them on this map this season. It'll be very interesting to see if someone starts practicing it up. They certainly seem to be the most familiar with this map. They're very comfortable. They have their callouts ready. They have their positions. That said, we do have some, some footage of them now, so some of their future opponents can study that and get some ideas of their tendencies and the way they play. Chips with the double kill there with the Enforcer. Chips putting out some damage, but Wolverine finishing him off in another killing spree for Wolverine, who's been so efficient this game. Now, for the first time, I actually don't see you don't see SAS up top on that amp. So Wolverine's gonna have a chance to take it, but he's gonna eat a combo in the process. He goes down. Amp's gonna be on the ground. Oleg's gonna have a chance to do some damage. And so a couple of kills being traded there. But with 13 seconds left to go, we'll close this one out and move on to map 2. I believe map 2 is gonna be deck. In any case, a convincing win this map for SAS, to say the least, earning themselves another point, first point of this matchup. But Deck's a new map, we'll be moving on to that one next. Not too surprising looking at the stats there. Shield Belt and Amp really all going to SAS. You can't see the jump boots taken, but I'm sure they controlled those as well. That gave them a huge advantage. And all that adds up to pretty easy, convincing victory in map 1. However, that was, of course, their map. We'll see what G can come back with on Deck. All right, and we are already ready to go, getting things moving here. All right, players, are ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. It's game time, baby. Kynex 5 here with map 2 of SAS versus G. We just saw SAS absolutely roll through on Tempest, but Deck is a whole different map, with a whole different set of points available. SAS up to an early lead, but this is just absolute chaos in mid right now. Both teams just diving into each other. And this is going SAS's way right now as they all have solid weapons. You see sniper rifles, shock rifles coming out. A lot of enforcers coming out of G right now, trying to knock them off the top. Slay, meanwhile, scoops up that 100 armor. Oh, big rocket on Clinic there. Nice patient move with the 180. See Slade putting in work down there in the pit. He's gonna go over there and support that belt. Oh, the big combo. Everyone just exploding right on top of it. Ends up going to SAS, I believe. But still only a 3 frag lead. Slay going on a killing spree of his own. Oh, and a follow-up rocket. So Slay right now just absolutely on fire. Only 5 health though. All right, let's get over to this first amp. Only a 2 frag lead. G putting themselves in good position to stick around in this one. Snatch does grab the power. Does grab the amp there. Oh, first power up of the match. 2 shots in a row. He's gonna be trying to follow it up with a third. He's got Clinic up top. Oh, turns the corner to eats a flat primary. It's a great job flanking the Amper, taking him out. And it seems like G's strategy is gonna be to try to put a couple people up top. Not exactly shocking. Typically a couple. Oh, nice flat ball there. So G coming back with that amp run. That could be key if they can get control of that power up in particular. Soul now taking the 100 armor. We saw WV there grabbing the, looks like he grabbed the shield belt. So all the power-ups gone for a while. Curious to find out now what these teams do in these next couple moments. Is there's nothing specifically to gravitate towards. It looks like Soul and Clinic trying to hold the top. Oleg up there too, so 3 players up top for G, which is not an uncommon strategy, but sometimes is a bit of a risky strategy. If you overcommit, sometimes you can get stuck up there. You kind of just get starved out of the rest of the map. Fragum and Snatch now making a play for the top of the map. They have Slade down low by the pit, helping them out, and they eliminating Clinic and Oleg and just taking back top, and now they've got 3 up top. We do have 10 seconds till amp, 10 seconds till shield belt, so it looks like they're just positioning themselves to grab it, try to go on a run with it, and extend this lead. Ooh, nice shots from below though. G able to hold them off of that amp. Wolverine though, grabbing the belt and the boots, giving him a direct path straight to that amp. That was a smart move coming around the corner. He's on a killing spree now with 3 quick kills. Another rocket coming out. You can do so much damage in this map so quickly with the amp. Especially in 4v4 TDM, 1 amp run can net you a handful of kills almost instantly. Does have to be careful with his health though. It's another shot coming out, just sniper shot after sniper shot. And SAS has really busted this match open in the last couple minutes. All right, we got 5 seconds till the belt pops. Let's get a good view of this. See who tries to jump down onto it. Jump boots are in Wolverine's hands. He's gonna grab it in midair. It's a nice movement. Let's see what he does with it. Coming around. Oh no, he's gonna go back through the... Okay, go through the teleport. That's what I thought he was gonna do at first. Back around that pit area. It looks like they're just positioning now up top. So you see SAS getting up top 15 to 20 seconds before the amp spawns. Trying to just hold G off, not let them get any sort of access to it. Amp is up. They have plenty of people in position. Wolverine has the belt, so of course he's gonna grab the amp. Smart move. 1 kill right there. Turn around the corner, has another shot. Wolverine now on a rampage with a multi-kill. 4 in a row. Does he find another one? This is a monster kill. But Wolverine absolutely on a tear. And then he kills himself with the close range rocket. Does that count as 7 kills in a row? Did you kill yourself? In any case, big monster kill for Wolverine. Extending that lead now, and SAS already running away with this one. Alright, so we've already cursed Wolverine. We've already jinxed him. Let's go over. Let's see what G's looking like from their angle. I mean, deck can be kind of a brutal map if the other team is denying you weapons. And it looks like that's kind of what's happening right now is Gee, just look at that. I mean, you respawn, there's just nowhere to go. 14 seconds till this amp. Let's take a quick look at the scoreboard. Slay at 25-4, having an absolutely super efficient game down there in the pit. And that's so key because, ooh, nice shot, but Wolverine with another multi-kill amp run. This is just really... And another rampage for Wolverine. This is what G needs to prevent, or anyone really playing against SAS needs to prevent, is having someone get belt, boots, and amp back to back to back like that. Just makes them so dangerous. Especially when they get an amp sniper rifle, they can just run around and insta-gib every single person they see. Very hard to compete against. You see the rocket right there as well. Great callouts by his teammates, it must be noted, but Wolverine finally going down. Like I said, Slay, meanwhile, having a very efficient game of his own. Not as high a damage, obviously, but 27-4. I believe he's largely been holding the pit area, so let's see what it's looking like down over there. Slay now on a rampage with the double kill. You see that flak ball coming out, finishing with the primary. Coming around the corner again, call outs by the teammates. I mean, you're really just seeing a lot of familiarity with each other and great teamwork here. Frag him actually grabbing the amp this time. Chips is gonna steal it from him. He goes down immediately. You figure Wolverine wanted that amp in his hands. He grabs it again. And another killing spree by Wolverine. And another multi-kill with the amp. It's really just become kind of a broken record, this map. Oh, he falls down into the drink. That's going to be a problem. Down to 14 health. They do take him out, so they make him pay for his mistake. And Soul does steal a shield belt there. He goes down for it, but seeing some life in G, while this match is definitely out of reach mathematically. Oh, and Wolverine falling down into the goo again. Wolverine just a goo magnet. Quick peek at the scoreboard here. Yeah, that was only the second shield belt G has managed to pull off. Only 16 seconds of amp time. Absolutely huge discrepancy there. And part of that comes from controlling the jump boots down in the bottom. I mean, we've seen how many times have Wolverine grabbed the boots, grabbed the belt, and then grabbed the amp to go on a run. It's really just sort of a cascading effect. Kind of shows how important that that series of power-ups can be. Ooh, Clinic there. Oh, everyone on G goes down. Clinic actually did manage to steal that amp, but Wolverine just stole it right back. I'm not sure what he was going for there, hiding. Decided to do a 360 sniper shot, just for swag points. Still 5 minutes left to go in this one, and definitely out of reach for G. Still have a lot of game left to play though in this matchup. We're gonna have, remember, a best of 3 2v2 and 2 best of 3 duels to follow this one up, so G still plenty of time to try to gain some points out of this matchup. Ooh, Wolverine taking some fall damage, goes down, missing the shield belt, so a rare movement error there. Oh, he still managed to come back and steal it. Tough break there, but Wolverine once again just dominating the shield belts here. We've seen Soul be the closest to garnering any sort of control over the power-ups for G. Let's see what it looks like from his perspective. Probably a whole lot of spawning and being shot. It's really tough. Once a team really takes control of a map like this, you have to have a plan to regroup and slow them down. Or this happens. You pretty much just respawn, get shot, respawn, get shot. It's a tough cycle to get caught in, honestly. And you can imagine the frustration that's setting in as we watch Soul respawn and just get attacked over and over and over. And then, oh, by the way, Wolverine's got amp again. Wolverine with another multi-kill and another killing spree with that amp. This game's just turning into target practice for Wolverine, but again, there's multiple matches left in this matchup, so no reason to relax. Definitely want to stay sharp. Wolverine was 15-0 on Temple, and then he got disconnected. I think that's the closest we've had. I don't think anyone's gone beyond dominating in this matchup, but definitely one-sided. Yeah, I mean, the accuracy's there. Wolverine just absolutely on fire this game. He has, it must be said, also been able to dominate based on his control of the power-ups. I mean, the boots has gotten him, the belts, which have gotten him the amp. And when you go on, you know, a shielded amp run against a bunch of players that are respawning, like that's really the sort of the perfect storm for running up the score, and that's exactly what's been going on. I mean, frankly, every time we try to spectate a G player, it doesn't give us much to watch because it's basically them respawning and immediately getting shot over and over and over again. That's exactly what you want when you have control of a TDM map. You want to just turn it into a grind. Wolverine with another amp. Ooh, damages himself with that rocket. We did see himself, or we did see him get a monster kill earlier and then kill himself with the rocket to extend that monster kill, just to make it 7 kills straight. We haven't watched much frag him, and I just switched there, and immediately he's down in the drink. So that was a preliminary caster's curse. Ola connecting with the primary, so you know what we're seeing often as we do in TDM is that, you know, some of these G players are winning these one-on-one battles when they have, you know, equal weapons, etc. But SAS right now just playing really well as a team, starving them out of all the weapons, power-ups, and just dominating the whole map. Chips with a double amped Enforcer, and Snatch just pops his head off. I'll take that and the spawn kill, please. Ooh, Clinic just spawned right next to it, so 2 players spawning right by the amp. A bit of a lucky break there for G. Maybe they can make something happen with this in the last 30 seconds. Give them something to feel a little bit better about going into the 2v2 TDM matches next, because again, this is, there's 5 completely separate points in play here. So you certainly want to play, keep your head in the game. Chips with a couple kills, so winding this one down, all SAS. But we do still have plenty of matches left to go in this one. Now we're gonna head back to the hub while they set up the 2v2. I'm gonna take just a momentary break. I'll be back here shortly for the 2v2 best of 3. It looks like it's gonna be Fragm and Wolverine. I'm not sure the lineup for G yet, but we'll find out. And they're going to be playing Focus, Codex, and Cannon, so an interesting map set there. So stick around. All right, looks like this 2v2 hub is up. We're going to be jumping in right now. Codec will be the first map. Do I need to download this version? This looks like I do need to download this version of it, so we'll have a little bit of fun with loading screens. One thing I have not confirmed nor denied is whether this version of Codex has the Cliffy B Easter egg in it. Ooh, this version of Codex actually has updated textures. Look at that floor texture, guys. So sexy. It actually kind of reminds me of the floors from Goose in 2K4. For some reason, those always struck me, the tiles, as particularly entertaining. All right, here we go, 3, 2, 1, and it's game time, baby. Connex 5 here with the first map of this 2v2. Ooh, it's spawning up top, unlucky for Clinic. Able to get away, though, as Fragim's dropping down with the rockets. Wolverine on the run himself now. We do have Shock and Sniper going to Soul and Clinic, so they will have some tools to work with here. Ooh, Wolverine, smart move, jumping straight at him with the link gun, knowing he can't really have any armor yet, because no armor has spawned. So first 100 armor going to Wolverine, who's been absolutely on fire so far in this matchup. That's the 4v4 TDM games. He was just so dominant, but let's see how things continue on going to 2v2. Completely different maps, of course. Over here on Codex. Oh, they both take the lift up. So great coordination there by G to escape. No one stealing the lift from their teammate. They also get over there and steal the shield belt. So a nice turnaround there by G. They're down 3-0, but trying to regroup a little bit. 100 armor firmly in control of SAS. They both have over 50 armor. When Clinic getting double teamed there. It looks like Wolverine is content to mostly hold that. Ooh, that 100 armor area. Heading over there for the amp. He's got amp link gun. Oh, eats a goo though. Nice bio rifle shot. So Soul now gonna have an amp sniper rifle. Oh, and the ducking enforcer shot by Frag M, able to get the kill. They both go down. Now it's 7-1 SAS. Off to a great start here. Frag M now with the amp and the link gun, looking for spawners. Gotta be careful though. He can go down with one more shot. He does go down. That amp's pretty much over though. So heading over to shield belt. Frag M right on top of it. Great awareness to head straight back over and pick it up. So all the armor's taken. Frag M though continues. His flat primary has really been on all day. Getting another shredded kill right there. Stinger and Link versus a spawner. That's going to be a quick kill. Ooh, Frag M guessing wrong, taking a rocket from above. Wisely backs up and gets health. Wolverine just continues his domination of that 100 armor. And look at that, Wolverine coming across to flank with his teammate. As we've seen, good coordination from SAS. Frag M in trouble here though, only 2 health. If they can follow him up with another shot and take him out, but they haven't been able to do that. They both actually Fragum and Wolverine have both been extremely low on health, and G has just been unable to finish them off, allowing him to back up and get those 100 armors, so nice combo there right at the front of the lift. Of course, that lift jump up to that amp, chat, you can verify or deny this. I don't think that's how amp... Was there an amp in the original codec? Because I don't think it was in that same spot, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a long time, but I don't remember there being a lift jump there to amp. I remember there being an invisibility. Maybe in 2K4 we replaced the invisibility with amp. Is that what happened? But still, only 2 points on the board for GSES, continuing their dominance. Ooh, Soul does sneak in there and steal that shield belt, so they can get some damage output from it that might help them break this stranglehold that they've had on the map. Oh, dives right into a sniper shot. Does steal the 100 armor though, so both armors did go to G. Nothing else, denying that extra stack to SAS for a little while. Maybe they can make a play on things now. We'll stay with Soul and see what he can do. He's got a flat cannon in his hand. He's going to be coming in against two of them. Oh, big flat primary shot. He was in good position, just couldn't make it happen. And again, though, Clinic getting singled out. I feel like G right now just needs to coordinate their attacks better. Big flat primary, so that takes him out. Only one health pack up for him, so Soul's going to be grabbing this 100 armor, but only 6 health. But, again, 200 armors in a row. They got the shield belt. G has a little bit of momentum going here. But can they sync up and turn that into some kills of their own? Oh, Wolverine with a double kill. And the shield belt. Gonna make it very difficult on them. And I don't know if G has grabbed the amp at all. We'll take a look at the scoreboard in a second to confirm that. Ooh. That's actually a much more difficult shot than he made it seem. Wolverine keeping his concentration through the rockets flying at him, peeking through the doorway. Great timing on it with the kill, pushing it up to a 20 frag lead. So SAS just running away with this one again. Soul with the sniper shot on Fragim though. And the stinger coming down, so Wolverine goes down. G has had an opportunity to get their hands on some more weapons and some more armor in this game. Certainly compared to the 4v4 matches. Oh, almost had a great combo lined up, couldn't quite hit it. It does seem like SAS might be a little more comfortable communicating where people are on this map. You see the G players get low on health, and they run into finishing weapons all over the place. Smart move there by Clinic, not shooting rockets and killing himself. Instead, pulling out the shock rifle, getting the kill. Yeah, it seems like SAS just knows where the G players are pretty much at all times. Good communication and recognition on their part. Whereas G is looking a little less confident in where their opponents are at any given moment. Fragim extremely weak, so 2 kills there by G. Able to knock them off, but Wolverine coming in with armor. Amp is up, nobody going for it. It's a little bit of an awkward place, and that's kind of the interesting part of this map. We head over to watch Wolverine. Is you have to kind of go out of your way to grab that amp in 2v2. Oh, you see Wolverine peeking at it. And SAS's game plan here seems to be to mostly just hang out in the 100 room and then leave to grab belt and amp and then head right back to it. Oh, nice falling turnaround sniper shot there. Oh, good call out. Nose is underneath there. Nowhere to go for Soul. And again, a smart move by Wolverine, not damaging himself with that amp. Pulling out the right weapon so that he can make sure he only hits his opponent. So Wolverine continuing his reign of terror, really just making things so difficult for G this entire matchup so far. Wolverine perhaps needing to run AFK again. We saw this happen during the 4v4. Perhaps having some connection issues. Just like the 4v4 though, they are up by enough to where it may not be a huge difference maker. We're halfway through this map and they're up 26, so perhaps just gonna play through it. Okay, Wolverine is moving again, so no disconnection there. Maybe just had to go AFK for a split second. See the double sniper shots and then following up with the Stinger Link combo to kill. Wolverine on another killing spree. I'd like to check the amp time. I forgot to do that. After this next belt spawn, which we'll see a bit of a fight over. Ooh, frag him. Taking the belt from Wolverine. He does manage to get away. Great use of the flak balls, daring him to chase after him. Let's check that amp time, though. Yeah, only 2 seconds of amp time for G. It's been completely in SAS's control. Yeah, shield belts are 6-3. The 100 armors have actually been back and forth. But yeah, G really not getting a handle. I don't think they've actually picked up a single amp off the stand. They had it for 2 seconds after killing someone. That's it. They make it real hard to fight back with that discrepancy. Do have a shield belt popping soon. So head over there to see Link battle on top of it. Frag him going down to secure that kill. Wolverine's gonna swing around on top. Might grab it or he might save it for Frag him. Ooh, he saves it for him. Ends up losing it, so smart play by Soul to steal that armor out from underneath him. Does go down though, and Wolverine with yet another amp run. Wolverine here has a chance to escape. Might go down here. There you go. Nice follow-up. And that's what I think they've been lacking up until this point in this map in particular. I think G's had trouble finishing off the SAS players after they damaged them, allowing them to get back up to full health. And then it's almost like that damage never happened. So something they can work on in the next map. I think this one's certainly out of reach. Remember, the 2v2 is a best of 3, so we're going to see at least one more map. I think, did we say Focus is next? So that'll be an interesting one. Oh, the piston kill by Clinic. The humiliation. Piston in this game can actually be very difficult to avoid. I think because the movement is so quick, you can get up in people's faces pretty easily. And another productive amp run by Wolverine. He's just been doing that all day long. Every time he gets amped, it seems like he gets a multi-kill. Clinic. Nice job by Clinic, actually, stealing that shield belt and getting the kill, but he needs to get himself some health and a weapon. And everything is taken. Eats a flak ball right up the lip. So every time G seems like they're getting something going, SAS is just ready to go to shut him right back down. Ooh, double kill by Clinic on his teammate and Wolverine. But yet another shield belt going to Wolverine. Ooh, trying to get up top for that shield belt amp combo. He had so many of those on deck in the 4v4. No sniper rifle though, so he might have to make do with a flat cannon and a link gun and shield belt and an amp. I think he'll be alright. Ooh, dodges that flak ball. Almost kissed it, but dodged to the right, got that kill. Great concentration. Oh, another piston kill by Soul. As we wind this one down, we have one more shield belt popping. And we'll give you a peek at the scoreboard before we finish this one off and head on to map 2. So G making some plays on the armors. I mean, you can see they snuck in. They actually took more of the big armors. They took, about 2-to-1, ratio of belts. So they have been challenging them. But look at that amp differential, just enormous. And of course, the damage output completely one-sided. So SAS looking strong again in map 1. This is best of 3, so we will see a map 2 next. And if G can come up with a way to, pull things together, then force a map 3. They can try to pull some points off of this. Okay, what did we say the maps were going to be? Okay, it actually said Focus, Codex, and Cannon. I think it's going to be Codex and then Focus and Cannon. So I think we'll see Focus as map 2 here. So DM Focus almost feels like a classic map because it's been in this game for so long. If I'm not mistaken, I think this was one of the first couple TDM maps, correct? Someone can correct me. I think one of the first couple maps, period, from what I can remember. Jumping right into this one. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And it's game time, baby. Connex 5 here with map 2 of this 2v2. We just saw SAS continuing their dominance on Codex. This is a new map. We'll see if G can come back on this one and make a statement. Quick early kill, so they've got the lead for the first time. SAS has started off quick in every map so far, so if G can at the very least slow them down, make this a slower paced game, maybe they can put something together. They've got a 3-0 lead so far, 4-0, so on a roll. G looking good so far out of the gate. Still a long way to play, but definitely in a better position than they've been in so far in the previous TDM games in this matchup. Go back on board with Sunnade. Quick look at the scoreboard. Couple more shots coming out, so already G looking very comfortable with this map. The close range sniper frag him, just trying to bait him to step off of that belt. Doesn't do it, gets the kill. 6-0 lead now for G. Turning this one around very quickly, but again, we haven't even seen the first amp spawn. That was one of the biggest discrepancies as Sunday goes into killing spree. One of the biggest discrepancies in this matchup so far has been the amps. Wolverine in particular has been absolutely dominant going on those amp runs, especially after grabbing the shield belt. Oh, mutually assured destruction right there. It's going to be pistoning up. Got to watch those rockets. SAS rotating over, not going to give him access to that amp. You see them up top, taking the high ground, and the jump up there, and Wolverine, again, goes straight for the amp. He does die, but frag him there to pick it up. Oh, a big sniper rifle shot. Oh, and circling around to grab the belt. That's beautiful concentration there by Frag M, not getting caught up in the duel. Picks up the belt to protect himself, then exposes himself to shoot that shot. Another kill with that amp sniper rifle. Oh, eats some rockets rather. So a quick end to that amp run, and G still up 6. Gonna have 100 armor spawning soon. Doesn't look like anyone's circling around for it yet, so we're gonna go on board with WV. Wolverine getting a kill to pull back within 4. He's gonna circle back. There's that 100 armor grab. And I don't know if anyone's timing the boots, but it can certainly be a key item in this map. That was a beautiful follow-up rocket there, though. Ooh, almost another air rocket. More rockets by Wolverine to protect himself. Grabs the second enforcer just for good measure. You never know when you're gonna need another enforcer, you know? Looks like he is timing the boots and the 100 armor, so he's gonna be ready to go to make a play on this amp. A little bit low on health, but he's got boots and armor, so Wolverine in great position here as they tie this game back up. And G needs to be careful here. This is really the situation that got them down by so much in the prior maps. There's one amp sniper shot now. SAS taking the lead. Wolverine trying to track them down to extend it. Oh, and there's the rocket. Takes a little bit of self-damage, but able to heal right back up immediately. And kind of like what we saw on deck, that's the power of these cascading power-ups. When you grab the boots and then you grab the 100 armor, that gives you an easier, you know, both gives you the ability to get up to that amp and fight people off better. So it's like a minor power-up gets you a bigger power-up. Soul, though, able to get to that shield belt early, but they're kind of stuck down. Oh, that would have been a huge combo. Oh, gets Good out of there. So G both going down, but they take one with them. And as it ends, SAS still up. Though Sunday does have that 100 armor. Oh, can't quite hit with the rockets. He's trying to hit the wall. Not enough splash damage, and WV takes him out. Smart play there by Wolverine. Gonna see him grabbing that shield, that jump boot, 100 armor, and sliding over to that amp again, just like we saw him do last time. If they can take him out here, this could be a big opportunity for G to stop them. But if Wolverine gets on another armored amp run, this could be problems for G. See him grab it. There's a flat coming out. Oh, they do take him out. So Sunday kills himself. Soul takes out Wolverine. So basically a trade numerically, but they do stop Wolverine from going on another armored amp run. So that could be a big help right there, especially if they can find some kills with this amp themselves. Ooh, just can't connect. 100 armor will be spawning soon. We'll see who slides over for it. Wolverine's really the only one that's shown timing for it. Of course, if he has timing of it, then Frag M's gonna have timing on it. But he's been grabbing those boots, and there you go. See the 100 armor and the boots. No other armors really spawning anytime soon, so we're gonna see what Frag M does. He knows he can be aggressive here. Ooh, Soul just straight up losing that duel right there. Got the stinger on Frag. I'm trying to get away. He's got 2 people on him. They can chase him down. They can take him out. Of course, he's going to lead him right into his teammate. Wolverine just took that the shield belt. Now he's probably heading over to the amp area. It looks like he lost control of the boots. He still has 2 charges though. Oh, Sunday accidentally falling right back into that combo. He's going to jump right into the air. That's an easy shot. Mid-air sniper. It's going to take him out with the amp. Wolverine now set up again. 150 armor and the damage amp. This is not what you want to see if you're G. So kind of a quiet shield belt grab there. Actually kind of surprised. I expected G to circle around and at least try to damage them leaving the area, but perhaps getting caught up trying to chase down Frag M, or maybe just losing timing of it. So Wolverine with a clean grab of that shield belt. Ooh, almost a combo by Frag M taking out Wolverine, but at this point pretty much just looking to position himself for the next amp. Soul getting stuck down in that area, somehow getting out, but going down to Frag M's shock rifle, and now they've got their backs to the amp. Frag M has jump boots, Wolverine does not. They seem to have lost timing of it. Actually, looks like maybe Wolverine is calling him back. All right, they're going to fight over the shield belt. Interesting note, though, that they didn't go back after the amp there. Looks like Wolverine holding them out of it. I presume Frag M. It looks like he's got the shield belt, so he'll be pistoning up there to grab it. Going on the attack with that. Stretching it to an 18-point lead now, so SAS finally taking control of this from what looked like it was G's game early on. Back and forth for a while. And getting control of the power-ups has really made a huge difference for SAS, looking a lot more like the previous games. Frag M and Wolverine just basically going on runs with armor and amp, and that's really been the story of this matchup. Oh, the pistol kill by Frag M there just for good measure. We do have shield belt popping in 5 seconds. Let's see who can get there first. Frag M has his back to it. Soul and Sunday are gonna have to come around the corner and gonna eat a rocket, and that's gonna be another relatively uncontested shield belt. Fortunately, Sunday's spawning right back in that room. He's gonna go down again. Spawning again right in front of them. Luckily, they turned the other way. But of course, you've got multiple players with armor now. Saving that 100 armor for Wolverine, actually ends up shooting him, waiting for him, so goes ahead. Frag M's gonna grab it himself. I think he does have jump boots. I think he's gonna head over to the amp soon, unless Wolverine wants this next one. So actually, oh gee, Sunday in position. They actually do steal that amp away, but Sunday booed his teammate beforehand. Not what you want to do, but they did steal an amp. They can get a couple shots here. They might be able to pull something together. They still have 5 minutes to go. Oh, the amped headshot takes out Frag M. Now, can they turn this into multiple kills? They need to find the spawners. There's another kill with that amped sniper. Finds another spawner in front of him. And another amped headshot by Sundade. G fighting their way back into this one. Still a huge deficit, but not giving up. Ooh, going down to the Enforcer / Link. That's a tough combination to fight your way out of. Still 30 seconds on this shield belt. I'm not sure if the team's lost track of it or what's going on, but they're fighting over this for quite a while. Nice shock juggling there by Frag M, taking him down. Shield belt finally gonna spawn. I feel like Wolverine's been in here for like a minute and a half waiting for it. Does grab that. Amp's gonna spawn in 10 seconds. Remember, G did manage to take the last amp, basically unopposed. Kind of surprising there. Now they have a chance to control it. Wolverine, though, giving chase. has weapons. Doesn't have boots though, I don't believe, so they're gonna have to fight, you know, someone's gonna have to win a fight before they can piston up there. Wolverine goes down, so does Soul. Still though, nobody with jump boots, so someone's gonna have to have time to piston up there. Looks like it might be Wolverine sneaking around. And there he goes, taking that self-damage, grabbing that amp. Now he's gonna try to extend this lead and put this game away. Secure that extra point for the 2v2 matchup here. Going into the duel rounds. Another belt going to Wolverine. How many times have we seen him amped with a shield belt so far today? Here's a killing spree now, doubling up the score and a headshot for Wolverine. Putting a ribbon on it. Nice invasive maneuvers and enforcer shots there by Soul, trying to stay alive. Oh, but Frag M, how many times have we seen that? The flank, the crossfire, taking him out. As we move into the last couple of minutes here, this has become all SAS's game. G got off to a great start and really fought back. It was back and forth for a while there, and they looked like they had a chance with a couple amp runs to come back in it. But really only one significant amp run pretty much all day for G. SAS has just been absolutely dominating the amps. And on this map you can see actually a little bit different. SAS has been dominating the armors even more in this map than they have in the previous games. So while G got off to a great start, showed some promise, just once SAS gets rolling, timing those power-ups, getting those amp runs going, not much you can really do. They push that lead to 30 now, with about 90 seconds to go. We're gonna follow Frag M on this last amp run. Oh, the link through the portal. About 25 seconds left to go. Looks like another headshot coming out for Sunnade. Does it show how many headshots, any of the stats? Doesn't look like it, but actually look at that, pretty good accuracy for Sunnade. I mean, G definitely showed some promise this game. They had their moments. They went up early on quickly. Just couldn't keep their timing together. Look at that accuracy for Wolverine, 60%, 37 shots with the sniper rifle. When he's getting the amp with the shield belt, and he's shooting 60% accuracy with the sniper rifle, that's gonna make it real hard to get anything done. So SAS on top, that's gonna be another point going their way. Now we're gonna be entering the duel rounds. Take a look at the bracket and see what we're looking at for that. It looks like it'll be Dylan versus Sunnade and then Slay versus Zarkin. Some Leah Coma Erase, Okay, so mirroring up the matchups there. I'm gonna step away for one quick second. I'll leave this bracket up so you can take a look at it. I think we'll be getting started here shortly. All right, so Dylan versus Sunnade, looking for this hub to pop up, and we'll be jumping right into that one. Good to see some morning North American servers up. People are already waking up and playing. I do see Dimco in there. And certainly if anyone in there in chat finds out which yeah. Wait a minute, why isn't this... Sorry, which hub this is going to happen in, by all means let me know. There we go, fit to screen works this time. Okay, it looks like we might actually... We might have a rearrangement, a substitution in our dual lineups here. Perhaps some intrigue. So they're going to be arranging that for a second. So actually, that bracket page, perhaps not as accurate now. We'll let them figure it out. Okay, so they may not be switching the lineups, so they may just be swapping the orders, playing the second match first. Okay, so we might be seeing then... So Slay versus Sarkin, we might see first. But that's all still in the works. So I'm going to send you to an intermission screen again so you can hang out with that sweet, sweet music. Actually... You know, while we're just messing around here, why don't I jump in here and shoot some video games? Yeah, I'm thinking about food myself, to be honest. Oh, you don't want to see me play Bunny Track. I've only played Bunny Track like twice, so it takes me like a while just to figure out, okay, what is even the gimmick of this map? Like, how do I even, what is the goal of this particular map? Oh god. Locked down by Flak. Alright, so still waiting on confirmation of this next duel round getting started. Oh, I didn't even realize Dimko had left the server before I had a chance to make fun of him for not watching the stream. Entirely as planned. It's not spam, it's prediction. Okay, it looks like we should be pretty close to having a ruling or an outcome or a decision or whatever on what our next duel match will be here between SAS and G. So stick around. Or take a bathroom break, you know, if you're gonna go make a sandwich or something, that would probably be the time to do it. We are waiting for the duel rounds to start. Okay, I think they're gonna have to do some substitutions due to availability going on, so we're just waiting for that to get lined up. SAS right now has taken the first three points. So just waiting on confirmation what the duel lineup matches will be. Okay, so it looks like Oleg might replace Sarkhan, so it looks like there might be a couple changes in order, so that, you know, people can sub out and get things played. All right, so it looks like it is going to be Dylan versus Sunday to start things off. And Sunday is launching it right now. So, all right, I'm going to hop out of here, get going towards that server, and we can get back to the action. Little pub interlude for you guys. All right, so once again, to catch you guys back up, SAS versus G. SAS taking the first 3 points. They took both 4v4 TDM maps and won the best of 3 2v2. Starting the duel round now, we're gonna have Sunday versus Dylan. Another best of 3. We'll have the second best of 3 after that. Again, a total of 5 possible points to be earned in a given match. Looks like it'll be Slay versus Olek as the second one too, so keep that in mind. They had to make a substitution there. But right now we have both players in the server, Dylan and Sunday, and we are ready to roll soon. All right, so we did have a bit of a layoff, or layup. Dylan, I think, gonna be his first match on stream at least. Sunday's played a little bit, so he should be warmed up a little bit. All right, looks like we're getting ready to go here. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. It's game time, baby. Connex 5, here we are finally ready to go. The duel round of this SAS versus G matchup. Ooh, starting off on Lee, a big shock ball. Start things off to push him away. We've seen Dylan playing this map before. He likes to be very methodical, pick his battles carefully. Sunday, we haven't seen duel on stream before, so at least I don't think so. So be very curious to find out how their two styles collide here. Sunday with an early armor advantage, and Dylan backing up, just happy to control the weapons and wait for an opportunity. Doesn't usually fight without an advantage. So it might be all about whether Sunday can force the issue and make Dylan fight, whenever he's a little bit outside his comfort zone. Ooh, big rockets by Dylan. Still a good amount of health though for Sunday. That's what that armor will get you, but it does earn a shield belt for Dylan. Oh, and that lift jump doesn't work. Now he's gonna be chased down by rockets. It'll be a big sequence right here. Sunday, oh, not able to get away. Great patience, just holding on for that combo, not running away from it. And quick 1-0 lead for Dylan. You see him trying to bait him, basically throwing a shock ball one direction, trying to bait him another direction with rockets. And now Dylan's on the run a little bit. That link gun's gonna scare him away. Still 10 seconds till that 100 armor spawns and 24 till the belt. So whoever gets that 100 armor can take that over to the belt to fight the other player off it. So something important to keep an eye on. Dylan does grab that 100. Still 7 seconds to make his way over to shield belt. Sundade's waiting for him. You see him baiting him again, using that shock ball to make him think he's coming one direction. Going another, follow him up with the rocket straight to the face. 2-0 for Dylan. Ooh, another big combo coming out there. So Dylan right now rolling pretty good. Let's see what it looks like from Sundade's perspective. Does get the jump on Dylan. 3 quick shot primaries for Dylan now on the run. Now does Sundade grab the 100 armor? He's going to have 8 seconds to get over to the shield belt. He can take the jump pad if he wants. Oh, he's going to try to cut him off, and Dylan is waiting for him. Doesn't finish the combo. May have gotten a kill there, but now they're both in awkward positions. Look at Dylan's going to maybe concede the belt. Yeah, Dylan's going to concede that belt and run away. Like I say, doesn't like to fight without an advantage. Saw that Sundade had the jump on him and opts to run away. Pretty much just giving up the belt in order to reestablish himself. Fortunately for him, oh, big combo comes from behind. I was like, unfortunately for Dylan, the timing of the 100 armor was offset, so we couldn't pick it up, but he does turn Sundade away with that combo. Sundade himself also gonna back up and wait for a better engagement. So right now both players kind of just positioning, trying to get that early spike damage on each other before engaging, committing to a full-on fight. Ooh, Dylan he's throwing out shock balls all over the map, sometimes as a deterrent, but there's been a couple where if he would have finished them up and comboed, might have gotten a kill out of them. Sundade right now just running around the map, trying to soak up as much armor and health as he can. Oh, Dylan, there's a big combo. He finishes off. Answers in kind, and now both players lost about half of their armor stack, but Dylan's looking a little bit better, fighting over this 100 armor. Sundade's not going to be able to get away, and now Sundade's going to have to start all the way back from square one, halfway through this map, down 3-0. That's going to be a tough situation to be in, but if he can catch Dylan, around a corner, maybe ambush him with rockets or something, he has a chance. He's pulling out the sniper rifle, he's hitting some shots, but that shield belt is right there, so Dylan can just grab it and go right back up to 150 health. Oh, the mid-air rocket, another kill. He does some damage to himself, but easy trade for a kill. Dylan right now in full control of this map. Ooh, Sundade answering up with the shock primary juggling, so 3-point game, plenty of time to go. One issue Sundade's gonna have is being able to track down Dylan, though. Dylan can be very elusive whenever he wants to escape. We've already seen him, even early on in the game, concede power-ups if he didn't feel like he had the right angle to attack. So Sundade can't necessarily count on catching him blindly running into a shield belt or something. He's gonna have to actually predict where he's going. You hear how quiet Dylan's been. Sundade on the run. You hear him just listening for Dylan, running around, trying to hear him jump, just trying to get in front of him basically and cut him off. These two are basically just running in circles around each other at this point. Oh, and there is the confrontation. Rockets up front. for Dylan. Shock for Sunday. Oh, that combo just out of reach for Sunday. Dylan answers with a combo that lands a little bit of damage. And that's going to turn Sunday away. So if you're Dylan at this point, you're pretty much happy to just take more time off the clock. Oh, an anti-combo. Dylan now down to 65 health suddenly. Sunday needs to get up and challenge this shield belt. Oh, that combo would have been absolutely critical. Said he gets away with 150 armor. Able to get back up to 57 health, and Dylan back in business. That was a bit of a precarious situation for a moment there. Ooh, Sunday guessing wrong. Thought Dylan was going to go high. Goes low, ends up eating a rocket, and no opportunity to return the damage. That's going to take, if nothing else, some more time off the clock. If he's not careful, Dylan might actually pursue him and try to get a kill off of it. See the prediction rockets by Dylan, just waiting to catch him peeking. Doesn't happen, so he's just going to go ahead and grab that shield belt. Under 2 minutes to go. This is going to be very difficult for Sunday without control of that shield belt. At this point, the clock on Dylan's side. Ooh, shock ball's coming in. Sunday can't complete the combo, but turns him away for a minute. The problem is, he's going to be running out of time here soon. Only has 35 health, so he's going to need to make a big play somewhere. This might be where you need a 3-pack of rockets or a headshot, or maybe even a bio rifle kill in order to get yourself back into this one. Ooh, almost eats a rocket. Does get a sniper shot, but Dylan is so stacked up. Really not in much danger still. Dylan on the run, that fall away sniper, that's going to turn away Sunday. And really at this point, with 36 health and 30 seconds, not a whole lot left for Sunday to do here. Dylan pretty much just going to run out the clock here. Oh, eating a combo. Sunday killing himself, taking that last point off the board. And you look at the armor control, it's really just a textbook control game by Dylan, just starving him out. 7-2 shield belts. Nothing really super fancy from Dylan's side. He just got on top and then ran armors and pretty much just baited Sunday into running into damage the rest of the game. Let's see what the next map is supposed to be. It looks like it's going to be Coma. It's like Leah, Coma, and then a race will be our 3 maps for this matchup. So Dylan on top, 1-0. Sunday trying to fight his way back in to force a map 3. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. It's game time, baby. Connex 5 here with this map 2 of this duel. Quick sniper shot right off the bat. So Sunday with the early aggression might be exactly what he needs to try to get on top of Dylan. He's so good at playing with a lead that, you know, as we saw in Leah, early aggression may be what you need to force Dylan out of his comfort zone. Look at the patience with the shock balls, just throwing Shockball after shockball out there, baiting him out, and then the follow-up sniper shot for the kill. Dylan up early, and a chance to snag himself all the armors in the map, getting ready to fight him off of that shield belt in about 15 seconds. Ooh, mid-air sniper misses it. Was trying to line up, looked like the headshot. There's the headshot. Dylan just pretty much playing duck hunt over there. Guesses wrong with the landing spot. Runs away, and we've seen that before. Really, oh, another headshot by Dylan, so just on fire at this point. Ooh, just misses with that rocket. Almost killed himself with it, though. Got to be careful there around those corners. Sunday finishes him off. So only a 1 frag lead for Dylan. Sunday making his way around. Nice deterrent shock balls right there. Slightly different timing. May have gotten him a kill, but Dylan, as we've seen before, not too eager to dive into things. Pretty careful player, so Sunday's going to have to try to ambush him somewhere. He does have about 10 seconds till the shield belt comes up, so we may see a fight over that. 2 shock shots in a row by Sunday, breaking him down a little bit. Dylan going to be on the run. Nice prediction combo by Sunday. Unfortunately, he didn't keep himself between his opponent and the shield belt, so Dylan grabbing that armor gets away. A fall away sniper shot turns Sunday away, and these two are going to retreat to opposite sides. Sunday maybe trying to bait him into the 100 armor. Guess is wrong. Dylan with the 2 sniper shots in a row might be chasing him down. Surely would like 1 or 2 more kills as a cushion. There's one right there. One thing I'm noticing too is Dylan doesn't necessarily follow up kills with aggressive spawn kills, but what he'll do is he tries to predict 2 steps further than that. He'll predict where a player is going to be about 10 seconds after their spawn, and then try to meet them there and ambush them there. So just a difference in playstyle to keep in mind when you see how different players react. I mean, what you do after winning or losing a fight is really key in Duel. One thing to watch is you compare playstyles between players. Big combo lined up. Dylan couldn't quite connect. Sunday has stacked back up to 75 armor. Still plenty of time in this map, so Sunday certainly isn't out of it. This is to find a way to close that gap, get in his face. He's doing just that now. If he can hit a big flat primary shot, maybe get some rocket juggling going, he can get Dylan on the run a bit, but again, the trick is going to be to get some shots in him. Dylan there, you see him. I don't know if he delayed the 100 armor in order to change the timing of it, or was just dancing around it, but what he might have been doing is waiting to replenish health if he took any damage. Or rather, replenish armor. Oh, the headshot right off the shield belt by Sunday, bringing him right back into this one. Suddenly, it's only a 2 frag game. He's got a bit of map control to work with now. That was the big shot he was looking for last map. Now he has to get back on top of him. We already know Dylan is going to be perfectly content giving up these power-ups if he can stay away from Sunday and force him to chase him around corners. And ooh, there's a flak ball coming his direction. The problem Sunday's going to run into is you can run around the map with 150 armor all you want, but that's not going to get you a win. Oh, he does have a shot at him, dives right over that rocket. Sunday now just looking for an angle. Ooh, gives up the 100 armor, and that's the game that Dylan can play with you. Running you back and forth across the map, trying to track him down. Loses track of the 100 armor, and now Dylan's right back up with a decent armor and weapon stack, ready to fight. Sunday does keep back and take control of the shield belt this time, though, so a good move there. He's going to give himself a chance to tank some damage, which might be what he needs to do. He might need to eat a combo or dive through a rocket or something in order to close the gap against Dylan. Well, he ate the combo there, but didn't close the gap, so now he's going to be on the run. Dylan following it up with Link. This may be the kill that resets it. Yep, there you go, 5-2, and now Dylan just expanding that lead. This is right where he wants to be. Ooh, another big shot coming out. So you're seeing the methodical style of Dylan here, running around. Got to be careful though. So we've seen Sunday has the ability to hit those timely headshots. He's controlling this shield belt now, so Sunday putting himself in position. Interesting move there, not grabbing the armor. Thing is, at this point, that armor doesn't really benefit either player, so using it as bait, trying to close that gap, like I say, just kind of start a fight with Dylan on his terms. But Dylan has been so good about baiting him into combos so that by the time a fight starts, Sunday's usually down to about half life. Oh, there's the shot that Sunday needed to close the gap. He's in his face with flak. If he can hit that flak primary, oh, he misses it. The flak ball's not connecting now. He's going to be on the run with 5 health. Dylan might decide to chase him down here, or he might opt to just back up and let that time run off the clock while Sunday tries to stack back up. He's going to have a shot on him here. Sunday with a nice defensive sniper shot. Still needs to get back up and grab some health, and he can't lose track of armors. With all this going on, you have 5 seconds till shield belt. Sunday actually doing a good job backing into it. Dylan not even going to challenge it. We've seen that before from him, though. In fact, he gives up both armors. Again, totally content to just run out the clock. Sunday's going to try to bait him into it. Dylan having none of it, not even interested in the 100 armor. He might turn this corner soon. These two players can find each other. There they are, and this is a fight. This is Sunday's last chance to really get back into this one as he chases him through the teleport. He doesn't. Again, he's waiting for Dylan to go for the 100 armor, but Dylan doesn't care. He knows he's up by 4 with 2.5 minutes to go. All he wants to do is survive. Ooh, big combo comes up. This is where he needs to chase him down. He's going to need to take a chance here and hit some shots. Dylan's going to throw a whole bunch of spam behind him. Oh, there's the combo he wanted. Sunday with a great setup couldn't connect. He's going to go ahead and grab that armor to stack a little bit back up, but with 2 minutes to go, he's going to have a hard time tracking down Dylan with so much shock. Look at all the shock balls coming out, and Dylan just pushing him right off that shield belt. And credit to Dylan for keeping track of that shield belt. He lost it, what was that, 2 or 3 times in a row, didn't even contest it. Still kept the timing of it enough to understand when to circle around and when he could back into it and grab it safely. Ooh, and there's the surprise rocket. That's really what Sunday's been looking for all game, is to turn a corner and be able to rocket Dylan down. But now, Dylan able to do that right back to him, pushing it to 8-2, and I think that's going to do it. So we'll go ahead and take a look at the scoreboard here. You see the shield belts going back and forth. Dylan with a few more 100 armors, but it's just the timeliness. I mean, Dylan conceded most of those shield belts in order to run out the clock or allow himself to stack back up. All very methodical and intentional with everything he does in these duel matches, really. And the follow-up rocket there just to finish things off cleanly. But with 15 seconds to go, it looks like SAS going to be earning themselves another point in this matchup for the season. Oh, Dylan actually going down. So Sunday, with 7 health, manages to break that streak. Maybe a little moral victory there, but really this one all Dylan once again. Just looking very cool, calm, and under control. Okay, looks like up next is going to be Slay, and he's going to be playing versus Olek. We had a bit of a substitution. Both teams agreed to it, so it should be all gravy. We'll see if that game gets... There we go. It's actually already up, I think. Looks like Olek's in a game, so we're going to pop into there and hopefully get this one going quickly. And we just passed the 5-hour mark for this cast, so appreciate everyone who's been hanging out. And we're just about halfway through this day. We actually had a Blitz tournament yesterday. If you go to twitch.tv/conx5, my Twitch channel, the VOD should be up there. I'll be highlighting that, editing it down, and uploading it to YouTube soon, but we did have a big one yesterday. All right, players are ready. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, and it's game time, baby. Conx5 here with our final duel game of this matchup, Olek versus Slay. And Slay with the early aggression, diving straight into his grill. We do see that sometimes early on in duel matches. You know your opponent's not going to have much armor, so if you can get that finisher weapon right in their face, you can melt them down like butter on a summer day. Look at that, 2 kills in a row. Slay, absolutely shameless. Whipping out his green shaft. Almost ate some goo there, but able to escape. Doesn't get the kill, but up 2-0, firmly in control of this map early on. Oh, nice, patient. See him just lining up that shot, waiting for his opponent to fall back into his crosshair. Good disciplined video game image right there by Slay. Olek in his face with Flack. He has to be careful. Nice move by Slay, though, backing into that shield belt. The awareness to know exactly where that was and when it was popping up, so that even if he took damage from that Flack, he would have been able to back up into it. So I really like that lift jump right there, or lift dodge jump thing that Slay did. Just didn't even have to turn around. Had it lined up, able to keep his crosshair on his opponent. Gets himself another kill and up 4-0 now. Rockets raining down from up top. Slay just continuing to be aggressive. Every time he gets a big hit on him, he's just following him up with the link gun. It can be so frustrating as a player because it basically just prevents you from stacking up. No matter how well you can get away, how much damage you can do, you're never going to get stacked up with someone who rocket links, sniper link. So we'll check it from Olek's perspective. Really just been on the run. He's actually probably done a pretty decent job to only be down 4-0 because it's been all Slay controlling the map so far. Makes you wonder what Olek can do here. He might need to just try to close the gap. If you can ambush someone with rockets, combos, you know, some big spike damage, reset them sometimes. There's a big flak primary and a follow-up sniper shot, so there's some damage from Olek. Fortunately for him, he's down to 13 life. I like that sniper shot, the jumping up the jump pad, but fortunately he's still low on health and has nowhere to go. More sniper shots coming out by Olek. Impressive shots here. Breaking Slay down, but Slay just waiting for him through the floor there. Now Slay has to be careful with this rocket to rocket battle. He's relatively low in life. That's a nice sniper shot though to push him away. Now Olek has to think twice about engaging. And there's the fallen combo, takes him out. Probably going to give him a free run at that shield belt. Oleg thinks he's weak, but Slay wisely jumped down. And that's what I mean about when you look at players having downtime. Like Slay, after that fight, knew immediately to go grab health, and then he still had enough time to get back up there for the shield belt. Some players would have sat there and just waited for the shield belt, and that stinger might have killed him. So some of these top players, are going to see them always gaining something, always gaining an advantage every moment. Oh, that was a great rocket by Slay. It doesn't do a ton of damage, but just keeps Oleg on his toes, constantly having to put his head on the swivel. Ooh, rockets coming down from above. Oleg on the run again. Slay looking to just extend this lead up 10-0 now. Just past the halfway point. Oleg getting himself some shield, the ability to stand in there and take some damage while trying to deal some himself, but Slay getting away there. Slay though still low on health, so Oleg does have a chance here to maybe engage and try to force the issue. Oleg now just really having trouble finding a way to cut off Slay. He's stacking up health slowly. But meanwhile, Slay is just burning clock time. I mean, you see that we're past the 5-minute mark. Oh, eats a rocket and Slay just waiting for him. And that's the downside. When you're down by 10, you have to be so blindly aggressive that it kind of makes you predictable. Slay with a sliding sniper shot. If he would have hit that, I would have mailed him a cookie. Nice peak sniper shot there, hitting him, running away, staying on top of him, trying to finish off Oleg. And that's really been the story of this game. I mean, Oleg has just been on the run the whole game, trying to get something going, and Slay has just given him no opportunities. Ooh, the mid-air rocket by Slay just misses, whizzes by Oleg's face. We'll check it out from Oleg's perspective. I think we have a pretty good feeling though of what this is going to look like. It's him trying to cut off Slay and Slay just causing him to jump into damage. With 3 more minutes to go, it actually kind of looks like Oleg is just out of ideas here. Doesn't quite know how to solve this puzzle. Finally get a big combo there, so that's a good start. Unfortunately, he's going to be a little bit out of time, but does turn away Slay. I think that's the first time he's really chased him off of the shield belt like that. Ooh, almost had a peak shot on him. Oh, and Slay knocks him off. A bit unlucky there for Oleg. He would almost earned himself a shield belt, but instead Slay follows him up. The lift takes him down. Oh, and the headshot, just to put the exclamation point on it. And I think that's going to do it. We'll take a look at the scoreboard here. Yeah, only 1 shield belt for Oleg. Half as many 100 armors. This has just been all Slay, really. You see that dominating score definitely reflecting the way it's being played. Okay. The lift jump. Shock primary, plucking him out of the sky. Probably the easiest shot Slay's gonna get all day. Ooh, almost plucking him out of the sky with a rocket that time. Slay just going for highlight reel shots at this point. But 18-0 with a minute to go. This is pretty much academic. They're just keeping their fingers warm at this point. Huge combo from down low. He does get the 100 armor, but follow-up link gonna melt him down. And Slay might just be pushing for an even 20 here. Ooh, almost a nice shot there. His movement looked really smooth through mid there. I did like those wall jumps he was doing. There's the unstoppable, 20-0, and kind of surprised not to see a concession so far, but they're gonna play this one out 40 more seconds. I don't think Slay has time to get a godlike here. If that's what he's got in mind, I don't think it's gonna happen. I think Oleg is just desperately trying to get a kill just for morality purposes. Chasing him down, rocket to the face, Slay down to 13 health. Oleg wants to get a kill here. He's got his chance. He might even be able to pull out Enforcer here if he can hit a couple shots. He has a stinger. Slay not going to give him the satisfaction. He has a chance to chase him down below. Slay does get to the health. Oh, just misses with that rocket. No kill for Oleg, and Slay controlling this one from beginning to end. All right, we are on Coma Map 2. It looks like they're gonna jump right on into this one. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, and it's game time, baby. Con X5, we are here with Map 2 of Slay versus Oleg. Map 1 was all Slay, just in control. Oleg now caught down in that health pack area. Does a good job to get away, but Slay gonna chase him down. Oleg with a capability to shoot him in the face there. Thought if he could get another shot up, he might have had a chance to kill him, but doesn't happen. And Slay, unfortunately for him, gets to the 100 armor before he could track him down with that Enforcer. Oleg does grab himself a shock rifle though, so he'll be in okay shape to try to fight his way back up to 100 health. But this shield belt's going to be a challenge to say the least. It might be a situation actually where Oleg decides to concede the shield belt and take the 100 armor, but Slay is listening to figure out what exactly he's going to do. And I think he's waiting to ambush him. You see him not even grabbing the shield or shock ammo, trying to catch him off it. But instead waits a little too long, gives up the belt. Does slide around and grab that 100 armor for himself though. Ooh, rocket to the face. Gotta be careful here. Oleg's on top of him. One more rocket could do. Oh, Slay with the shock juggle. Takes him out. Oleg had himself in a decent scenario there. If he could have hit a couple more rockets, could have taken him down. But as it is, goes the other way. 2-0. Slay eats some more flak. Oleg's had some decent success so far with the flak and rockets getting in Slay's face and really disrupting his aim. Getting in his face again. 10 health. All the health packs are gone. He grabs the 100 armor, but It's not going to do him a ton of good. If Oleg can chase him down and get a couple more shots on him, he can kill him. Just can't quite get in front of him. See Slay now running around with the 100 armor. Again, not going to jump into any unnecessary fights, but Slay catching him around the corner. See how much damage that combo did? Absolutely annihilating him. Oleg was in pretty good position there. And Slay just erases him. The rocket to the face. Slay going up 4-0, just running this map at this point, looking very, very comfortable. Ooh, one more fall away rocket. Ooh, Slay can't follow it up, so he's got to get away now. So Oleg now taking control. Was that his first shield belt of the match? I think that was the second. Okay, so Oleg's been decent at controlling it, but needs to convert it into some kills here. Slay stacking all the way back up to 126 health already. Ooh, and again, we see the flak coming out. I like that idea by Oleg. It's kind of when he's been able to break down Slay's concentrations when he gets in his face with flak and rockets. But he has to be able to cut him off. Oh, a big combo there by Oleg. Oh, the flak follow-up almost got him there. Slay, though, able to get away. Oh, another flak primary that just misses. Oleg has been so close to taking him down. Has to be careful not to dive into any combos, so we've seen him do that a couple times. And there's the kill, the first kill finally of the match for Oleg on Slay. And maybe that'll be his opportunity to get something going here just about halfway through this one. Still down by 3, but we'll be getting a little bit of momentum and breaking that stranglehold that Slay has had on pretty much the whole match. Ooh, big combo to push Slay back. Down to 3 health. Almost catches him, going for the health. Follows up with a link. That's a smart move. He can track him down. He can take him down again. There it goes. 2-point game with 5 minutes to go. Oleg is where he needs to be now. But he needs to keep making efficient use of his time. He got 10 seconds to the 100. 10 more seconds after that. Well, actually, no, about 3 seconds after that to the belt. Gonna cut him off the belt. Another big combo comes out. Ooh, if he could have connected one more. Now he's got to watch out for Slay coming back at him. There is the shock primary winning that duel. Oleg pulling within 1 with only 3 health, though. He's got to be careful. He's going after the 100 armor. If Slay knows he's weak, he can chase him down. Slay looks like he's opting to play a little more carefully. Nope, there's the link gun. There he goes. Smart move by Slay, knowing exactly what the scenario was. All he had to do was find him. Hit him a couple of pings with that link gun and knew he was going to go down. Ooh, almost the big home run with the goo gun, but Slay's gonna make him pay for that, and just like that, back up to a 3-point game. Finds him off the spawn again, and Slay just linking over and over until he finally has a chance to create some room. He has a shock rifle now. Oh, there's a combo, and that one right there is kind of a morality killer. Oleg finally broke control, fought his way back in, and Slay made him pay. There's the killing spree. Almost all link gun in that spree. I think it's 4 link gun kills in 1 combo. Oleg now going for the big goo shot to try to take him out, but not gonna happen. Slay has seen that one before. Ooh, following up with the primary, missing Kind of an opportunity there for Oleg. Thought he was going to go down there. Could have had a chance to get a sniper shot. Waiting for that prediction shot. Doesn't land it, but maybe got away with the mistake there. So Oleg trying to put something together. He's in a tough spot here with just under 3 minutes to go, though. Does sneak through, gets a rocket on him. Slay, though, just on point. Let's check his accuracy now. Well, shock rifle accuracy, hard to really say. I feel like he's just been making really effective use of it, keeping him away. Oh, and there's the big combo. 9-point game now. I think that's going to be the end of it. So SAS going to go perfect in this match, taking all 5 points. G had their moments, but really SAS, just credit to them, looked like they were all just in control the whole match. Just never really looked like they were scared. And the rampage there by Slay. Got an unstoppable in the first map. I don't think he's going to have time to get that again, but he may just be ready to go aggressive and maybe take out some take out some energy on him, just chasing him down with that link gun over and over. And unfortunately, when you're Oleg, you don't really have anything you can do at this point, down 13, other than just kind of play it out and consider it practice. Oleg's perspective, see if maybe he can get up close, you know, maybe eke out another kill with some flak primary or something. Does hit a flat ball, misses the follow-up, and then that link alt fire again, just chewing through his face. Oh, the patience there by Slay, knowing exactly where he was going to go. Listening for him to see if he made any other moves, didn't, and just like waiting for him. Another link kill by Slay. Can we see how many link kills he has? 10 kills with the link gun. 25% accuracy, which is pretty ridiculous. Is that going to be 11 kills with the link gun? It is. So as he goes dominating, 11 kills with the link gun. More than half of his kills taking him down with the link gun. Timer hitting 0, 19-3. This one going all Slay's way, and SAS pulling 5 points out of this match. Let's head back out, bring it over to the bracket. So it looks like we've got All-Stars versus Gangsters scheduled. I'm not sure. I know there was some talk of rescheduling some matches at different times today. I'm not sure what the ultimate outcome of that was, but if All-Stars versus Gangsters is ready to go next, then we'll be ready to bring it to you. I'm going to take one quick break in between these matches, throw you back to this intro screen or interim screen, and we'll be back in just a few minutes.